Number 25. Seattle, Washington, July 4th, 1947. 3 days before the UFO sighting of William Rhodes in Phoenix, Arizona, U.S. Coast Guardsman Frank Ryman took this photo in Seattle, Washington after he saw a disc flying on the horizon on July 4th, 1947. This, along with Rhodes, was published in a local newspaper in Seattle. Number 24. Paris, France, 1953. This photo was taken by M. Paulin while he was in Paris, France. At exactly 3:45 a.m. sometime in 1953, Paulin saw two disc-like objects passing over the Eiffel Tower. The photo spurred interest from the public and was published in True magazine. Number 23. Fujisawa, Japan, August 20th, 1957. On August 20th, 1957, in Fujisawa, Japan, Shinichi Takeda spotted an unidentified flying object near Enoshima, Miami Beach at around 11:28 in the morning. This photo shows the UFO silver in color and giving off a brilliant glow even when it was an approximate altitude of 3,000 to 4,000 feet above the ground. Number 22. St. Paris, Ohio, May 1932. This photo of a UFO was taken on May 1932 in St. Paris, Ohio. It was taken by George Sutton around midday. Some argue that the unidentified flying object in the photo was just a street lamp, but many believe that it was not since there were no street lamps at the time. Number 21. Riverside, California, November 23, 1951. Taken by Guy B. Marquand on November 23, 1951, this photo shows an alleged UFO on a mountain road near Riverside, California. According to its photographer, the UFO looked like a huge flying saucer trapped above the skyline. Number 20. McMinnville, Oregon, May 18, 1950. Considered one of the best and most authentic early photographs of a UFO, this photo by Paul Trent depicts an unidentified flying object that appeared in the sky on May 8, 1950. The appearance of the UFO was also witnessed by his wife. For 5 decades, this photo has been deemed authentic by experts. Number 19. Outer Hebrides, Scotland, 1947. This photo is considered one of the most believable UFO photographs ever taken. Taken in Outer Hebrides in Scotland sometime in 1947, this photo depicts a metallic two-layered object floating on air. Many people before believed that the captured image was a UFO spacecraft because of its outlandish structure. Number 18. Phoenix, Arizona, July 7, 1947. Taken by William Rhodes at Phoenix, Arizona, this photo shows a disc circling Phoenix on the sunset of July 7, 1947. The sighted UFO was a disc-like object that had a round front and a square tail, much like the tail of an airplane. After close scrutiny by experts, this photo was found to be authentic. Number 17. Cincinnati, Ohio, 1949. Taken sometime in 1949, this photo shows an unidentified circular flying object during the Jitney Carnival at the St. Peter and Paul Church in Norwood, Cincinnati, Ohio. The floating objects were lit by accident by the sweeping searchlight of Reverend Gregory Miller, which failed to operate at first. Number 16. Washington, D.C., 1952. In 1952, a group of alleged UFOs were seen above and around the White House, the Capitol building, and the Pentagon. The event happened during the dawn of UFOlogy in the United States. People who saw the photo believed that the UFOs were going up against the government agencies appointed to guard the United States against foreign powers. Number 15. Lubbock, Texas, August 31, 1951. This photo was taken on August 31, 1951 by an 18-year-old student named Carl Hart Jr. Using his Kodak camera, he took this photo to capture the image of the unidentified flying object he saw from the Lubbock lights in Texas, USA. 100 other people also witnessed the appearance of UFOs on the day he took the photo. Number 14. Morristown, New Jersey, July 10, 1947. This photo was taken on the morning of July 10, 1947, while an editor named John J. Hansen was flying his own plane in New Jersey. While in the air, he noticed 6 luminous spherical aircraft with hazy rings around them. Believing they were UFOs, he took his camera and shot a picture of what he was seeing. Number 13. Washington. This photo depicts a high-wing monoplane flying across the horizon. The image is vague since the object is said to be flying down and right too fast for the shutter. Some people say that the captured image is not of a UFO, but a jet aircraft. Number 12. Colorado, 1929. Taken in 1929, this photo was taken by a man named Edward Pline in Colorado Ward, where he lived with his family. While he was taking a photo of the horizon, he noticed a very large boulder that moved through the air. The appearance of the UFO came with a thunderous bellow heard by the rest of the sawmill workers. Number 11. Los Angeles, California, February 25, 1942. Taken on February 25, 1942, just a few months following the Pearl Harbor attack, this image of several unidentified flying objects brought hysteria to the people of Los Angeles. All residents were asked to turn their lights off as the local authorities started to fire at the UFOs. This is one of the most popular UFO photos ever taken in history. Number 10. Cave Junction, Oregon, 1927. This alleged photo of a UFO was taken by volunteer firemen in Cave Junction, Oregon sometime between 1926 and 1927. The exact date when it was taken remains unclear, but people who believe that this photograph is authentic find it beyond incredible as it clearly depicts a classic UFO spaceship. Number 9. Namur, Belgium, June 5, 1955. This is one of the 3 photographs taken near Namur, Belgium on June 5, 1955. The one who took the photo claimed that at 7:30 p.m. that day he spotted a sharp gleam moving high on the horizon at a very high speed. This, he said, was accompanied by a disc-like object that left a trail behind as it moved. Number 8. Passaic, New Jersey, July 28, 1952. While working on his yard on July 28, 1952, a man named George Stock spotted a dome-shaped saucer in the sky. The unidentified flying object hovered over transmission lines before going towards him, so he had the chance to capture the image. The photo taken was very clear and is considered one of the greatest early UFO photos ever. Number 7. Australia, 1954. Taken in 1954 by a sheep farmer named W.C. Hall, this photograph clearly shows a round, unidentified flying object with top and antenna in Australia. Actually, there was more than one UFO spotted above the mountain near his place. The photo was later published in a local newspaper. Number 6. Fort Belvoir, Virginia, September 1957. Taken sometime in September 1957, this photo is one of the 6 photos taken by a private from his barracks as one of his friends approached him and told him about the unusual object floating on the horizon. This photo shows the ring-shaped object engulfed in white smoke. Number 5. Lake Isabel, California, 1957. Taken by B.C. Hay at Lake Isabel, California, 1957, this photo shows an unidentified, disc-like object that was about to land. That time, the photographer and his fiancée were only riding their Harley-Davidson in the south of Sierra Nevadas when they decided to take a picture of the old dirt road that led to the dry lake bed. The couple did not see anything strange about the photo until the UFOs were identified by the other people who saw the photos. Number 4. Salem, Massachusetts, July 16, 1952. This photo was taken on July 16, 1952 by U.S. Coast Guard seaman Shel Alpert when he was on duty in the Coast Guard weather office at the Salem Coast Guard Station. After seeing 4 brilliant lights in the sky from an unknown source, he called another guardsman to witness the lights. A few moments later, the lights turned dim. Before everything turned totally dark, he was able to take a single photograph through the window of his office. Number 3. Canada. While he was flying at an altitude of about 11 kilometers, a pilot from the Royal Canadian Air Force saw a stationary bright disc-like object in the sky which he described as something like a shiny silver dollar sitting horizontal. The photo was later released in the media. Photo experts believe that the brightness of the object was brought by the excessive gigawatt of power within the spectral range of the film. Number 2. Holloman Air Force Base, New Mexico, October 16, 1957. This photo was taken on October 16, 1957 by Ella Louise Fortune while she was driving along Highway 54 at 1:30 in the afternoon. According to her, the UFO that she spotted was motionless over Holloman Air Force Base. And number 1. Southern California, December 1957. In December of 1957, a naval officer named S.S. Ramsey spotted an unidentified flying object across the sky. He took his camera and took a picture of the object before it eventually disappeared. Found to be authentic, his output was first published in the Flying Saucer Review. If you liked the video you just saw, then consider clicking on the button at the top right to subscribe. Also, check out our other popular videos. 25 places that look like they're from another planet, and 25 facts you always thought were true but aren't. If you're still itching for more, go ahead and check out our website at list25.com for a whole bunch of cool lists.